Slayer.
You hear me? I can't even hear myself.
You what?
I said I can't even hear myself because IQ never turns on consistently.
Mic off. Mic
Yeah, I
on.
heard IQ number and then it ended. Got it, it's bugging out, Moon.
Where you just plug in a USB and it just works. That means third-party stuff.
Yeah. It sucks because every company has a.
Yeah, every single company does this shit now. It's super annoying.
See the keyboard? See the keyboard that MSI released on CES? It's a fully customizable mechanical keyboard for $80.
Which bundles out there?
You know, and
80 bucks? That's fine. I can get a fully customizable keyboard for less than that on Amazon.
Yeah, plenty of ones. That's something game breaking.
No. For what it is, I forget. I don't know all the specs to it, but somebody did a review on it, and basically they were completely amazed that it compares to the high-end Corsairs. Like basically, it's a $200 keyboard for $80. But they're like, we don't know when MSI is going to release it because it's going to. That's not their priority as far as peripherals go.
Is MSI, are they even a peripheral company?
No, they're not a keyboard company, but they released the keyboard.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, how long is this support for that?
Moon, did you check your vault? Or are you doing that now?
I don't think I did anything last week to get anything from my vault.
I thought we did.
Did we? Maybe on Astral.
Oh, you don't have a vault waiting then on your druid?
No. Moonslayer,
Alright, we wanna do
Moonslayer spent all of last week doing Rat's Revenge. So I'm gonna go talk to the panda for a key. Lore Master, not Lore Master Cho, but Lore Master Bronzebeard.
Looking for someplace new to explore? Hope you find lots of treasure.
I got a Miss 9 now.
Alright, Feet is coming. Let me go. So probably Miss 10 would be the easiest. Let me see what I have. Yeah, but we can do a 10 since we got Feet. I told Feet the 10. Alright, Kev, Arcar 10 or Mists? Which one is the easier boss that won't screw us up if we mess up on not CCing all the orbs? That's the question.
Definitely missed.
Not Mist, right?
I would think it's this, right?
Yeah, because if we're all running to try to get on a route, and then he summons the doohickey dudes.
Yeah, but
Yeah, you're the only one that could master the spell potentially. Oh no, you're not even on your priest. Yeah, we're screwed.
we're doing it. Sad, you want me on the priest? I mean, I'll do it, but...
No, 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 no. Calm down. Alright, we'll do the... Calm down, you got all excited.
What's that word? That's the spell anyways.
Yeah, I was just, since you were just on your priest, that's where my brain was at.
Alright, my birthday's on Saturday. What should I buy on Amazon that can arrive on Saturday? A keyboard for 50 bucks. It has a number pad.
Do you need a keyboard?
I would like one for downstairs. Yeah, that has a number pad, so I don't have to move my upstairs keyboard down here. I've been playing without a number pad since I moved downstairs, and you know, it'd be nice if I could have one that has a number pad so I can actually mark targets and stuff with skulls and...
Numpad's as a crutch.
We're doing this.
Yep, Mists. Boarding.
See.
Keith.
Hello.
Let's go.
Oh, it's a Richie.
Yes, sir. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, man. How you doing?
Pretty good. Let's jump in. What are you guys up to?
Miss 10.
Oh, nice. Are you guys already started, or are you guys about to start?
We're gonna start in a second. We're just porting. How's your week going?
Pretty good. I made some elote today. It was so good.
Dude,
What's
that
an
sounds
elote?
good.
Elote, it's corn on the cob.
Hmm. The Mexican corn on the cob, right?
Yeah, the Mexican one.
Got it. Is it that eating it with mayonnaise?
Yeah, I just found out that Colombians eat it with butter and salt. But yeah, Mexicans eat it with mayo, cotija cheese, and like paprika, like some form of spice.
Anybody need a summon?
Yes, please.
You liking disc?
Paprika?
Yeah. Yeah. Paprika.
What's that, Moon?
Paprika.
Yeah. It's like a little powder, I think. Or a lot of people used to out there with the chili powder.
Yeah,
I don't
paprika.
have that. No.
I love cotija cheese. I get it every time when I'm at Cadoba.
Oh, but you get the fresh one. This is like the powder one.
Yeah, no, it's in powder form when they serve it at Cadoba.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
It's like at the... It's cause, so you know how like at most of those like those burrito places, there's like the salsa and the regular cheese. At Cadoba, they serve the cotija. It's like the last seasoning section.
Ah, I see.
They
Yeah.
got-
What do you call that? It's kind of like just for aesthetics. I forgot the term. A garnish.
Garnish.
Yeah.
Benny's still loading.
Who's healing this? Oh,
Kevin is.
Emeralds?
Kevin is, yeah.
Nice. We should all get together and like take a picture with those outfits, with the little Murloc outfits.
Oh yeah. I've been thinking about buying the other one. I guess the holiday sale's over now though.
Oh, it's okay. That's it. Oh yeah, it is. $20. The green one.
Mm-hmm.
Big has them, and she also has the little backpacks.
Yeah, I wanted to get that one and then the Dreadlord one. So my key is only a 9. Somebody else has a 10, right?
Kevin,
Kevin!
you have the 10 mists. You want to do a timer?
5,
My key.
4, 3,
Read this.
2, 1.
And now you learn the true lesson of the void.
Wildering pollen. Harvest essence. Dying breath. Dying breath pollen. Dying breath. Harvest essence. Bewildering pollen. Bramble burst. Harvest essence. Bramble burst.
Your ascension is complete.
Bramble burst.
Nobody called it out, so I don't
Furious
know who that is.
thrashing.
I got it with Tycoon. But I don't have Roar in my build anymore.
Harvest essence. Bramble burst. Harvest essence. Harvest essence.
I don't have a target.
Let me know once everyone's got a pop. You got one, Kevin?
Yeah.
Your ascension is complete.
I'll get it with
free
Typhoon.
support. I just potion kept.
Ramble burst. Ramble burst.
Focus call.
Furious thrashing. Furious thrashing.
Oh, double. Ooh, not
Ramble
good.
burst. Ramble burst. Ramble burst.
That's cool.
Spirit
Actually
bolt.
kind of worked out because I aura mastered the first one.
Spirit bolt. Spirit wildering pollen.
Jeez, focus on
Your
that guy.
ascension is complete.
Tears of the forest. Bewildering pollen. Tears of the
Make
forest.
sure you're not heading anywhere near blue because of the fear.
Embrace darkness. Bewildering pollen.
I'll be here.
Drone's wrath. Drone's wrath.
Will break you into splinters!
Spirit bolt.
Benny, I'm gonna go that way, so be careful with the front hill.
Bewildering pollen.
Cannot control it. Your ascension
I can't blind these.
Tears of the forest.
Typhoon or
Spirit bolt. Anima petal. Bewildering pollen. Anima petal.
confusion.
look at the
Anima
next
petal.
kick of the little
Obey me!
Tears of the forest.
Endure.
Repulsive
Gone
visage.
from my
Carry
sight!
the fear.
Embrace
Darkness
darkness.
surrounds me!
Bewildering pollen.
Cannot control it. Place your faith.
It's crazy. I bubble and he started going for someone.
Drone's wrath.
Will break you into splinters!
Damn, Moon. That damage though.
Kinda got lucky.
Yay! More friends are here to play! Come along!
I blew my Spy Masters during the first ad phase. Because I didn't have any other cooldowns up.
Mist ward.
Your ascension
Mist ward.
is complete. Discern the path, pierce the mists.
Can you find your way through the mist? Choose wisely.
Stone and sigil show the way. One does not belong. One you
Mist
must
ward.
follow.
Mist ward. Missed
Your
ward.
ascension
Double hit.
I don't have a
is
target.
complete.
I don't have this anyone. Okay. Is it the empty leaf? Yeah,
I think it's empty.
No fooling you.
Anima injection. Missed ward. Missed ward.
Where's the one to the left? I didn't even...
Empty leaf again? No, 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 no,
Yep,
no.
yep.
Oh, it
It's
is
empty leaf.
because it's, but not because it's empty. It's because it's no circle.
You did it. Good guess.
Your ascension
I'll kick the shaper. I can blind these. I can't get the other back half.
Nourishment forest. Anima injection.
Can somebody get those two before we check the other two?
I think we only have one way to go, right? Or is there two paths? I have full leaf.
It's this
cir-
leaf. It's this leaf.
You did it. Good guess.
Can you back up so you can get that one right there, right behind you?
Poisonous discharge.
It's leaf with a circle.
Your ascension is complete.
I think
Poisonous
I can get
discharge.
these. Just in this corner.
Poisonous discharge.
I need a target. Hooray! You're almost there.
I'll get the shaper again.
Missed ward. Nourish the forest. Bramblethorn coat. Missed ward.
Your ascension
I think it has to be this one.
is complete.
I can't get these.
Missed ward.
This next one has to be boss room.
I think conclusive. I think I missed something.
First.
The starter one had a circle too, right?
Yeah, it's leaf. It's yours. You're correct.
Hooray! You're almost there.
Ready? 3, 2, 1,
We're gonna have
Geronimo.
so much fun.
Dodge ball.
Catch! Will you play with me? Pretty please.
Freeze tag. Dodge ball.
Freeze tag
Fixation.
Bros, watch lines.
Are you feeling tired? You! I want to play with you!
Dodge ball.
Your ascension
Guessing game.
is complete.
I can blind these. Call that.
Freeze tag.
Empty? No. Circle. Purple diamond.
Freeze tag fixation. Dodge ball.
Switch lines, switch lines, switch lines.
You! I want to play with you!
Dodge ball.
Switch lines.
Freeze tag.
You got me! Great job!
Open's gonna
Freeze
break,
tag
so
fixation.
FYI, be careful.
You! I want to play with you!
Dodge ball.
Catch!
Lines. Open incoming.
Freeze tag. Dodge ball.
Switch lines. That's gonna break.
Freeze tag
Those are great
fixation.
too.
Will you play with me? Pretty please.
Guessing
One of
game.
us is not like
Okay,
the
ready to dodge orbs first.
Your ascension
Only fill one right next to me.
is complete.
I can't get
Dodge
these.
ball.
Watch lines.
Freeze tag.
Open. Careful.
Freeze tag fixation.
I want to play with you!
Dodge ball.
Watch line. Open in 2, balls in 2.
Dodge ball. Freeze tag.
A special hit! Just for us!
Freeze tag fixation. Dodge ball.
Don't you want to keep playing?
Guessing
One of
game.
us is not like the others.
Okay, Vulpin first.
Purple diamond.
You! I want to play with you!
Dodge ball.
Balls, balls, balls. Careful, 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 careful.
Freeze tag.
Vulpin.
Freeze tag fixation.
Your
Straight on the
ascension
surface.
Dodge ball.
is complete.
Which orbs, which orbs?
You! I want to play with you!
Freeze tag. Dodge ball.
Which orbs?
That was fun! I haven't played like that in so long. Let's do it again!
Nice.
The time for play has passed. The winds urge us
Aw, okay. No worries. Hey! This doesn't look right. It doesn't look right at all.
side rivers as the glory.
Alright, it's been opened.
Balance
I'll get first kick.
must be restored.
Acid Nova. Stimulate resistance. Stimulate regeneration. Acid Nova. Stimulate resistance.
More wait for the person and then I'm gonna move.
Acid globule.
Your ascension
I'm gonna get these.
is complete.
First
Acid
moving.
globule. Stimulate resistant assault.
Get that first
Acid
kick.
globule. Acid globule. Stimulate regeneration. Stinging assault. Stimulate resistance. Acid globule. Acid nova.
So I'm gonna get that last kick that's incoming.
Stimulate regeneration.
Your ascension
Stinging
is
assault.
complete.
I bubble cap. So I'm gonna get those.
Stimulate resistance.
I got that kick.
Acid globule. Stinging
the next
assault.
kick.
Acid nova. Stimulate regeneration. Stinging assault. Stimulate resistance. Acid globule. Acid nova. Stinging assault. Stimulate regeneration. Acid globule. Resistance.
Target.
Acid globule.
Your ascension
Can you blind these cap?
is complete.
I'll get the ones near me.
Decomposing acid. Acid
Hell
globule.
yeah, hands.
Decomposing acid.
We
Acid
may need
globule.
one bird feed.
Acid globule.
Or moon if you see a bird flying out. Yep.
I need to get closer.
Acid globule. Acid globule. Stinging assault. Acid globule. Acid globule. Assault. Stinging assault.
99. Wait,
Did you get
bird,
that
bird,
bird?
yeah. Got it.
Okay.
I thought we would have been ahead because we didn't skip the soothe pack, right?
Stinging assault.
Yeah.
Is complete.
One person get these, call it out.
Got it.
Okay. Thanks, Benny. Okay, going. Stay stacked. Stay on top of each other. Everyone, come in. Square. We're gonna move left. Stack on square.
Acid expulsion.
Move left.
Accelerated incubation.
Stay stacked. You don't need to go anywhere, move anywhere. Let all these hats get in. We're gonna kill these hats, then we're gonna move left.
Mind link.
Go
Decomposing
ahead.
acid.
All one way.
Mind link.
Okay, going back. That was too late on my
Function.
button. Okay, just burn the boss. Watch your ground.
Forging shield.
Okay, stack back up. And we're gonna move left. Everyone stay stacked.
Acid expulsion.
Hey, move left, move left. Everyone move left.
Accelerated incubation. Mark prey.
Okay, stack.
Your ascension is complete.
Mind link. Coalescing
Go
or
east.
decomposing acid.
Move left.
Decomposing acid.
Finish those. Knock them back if you can move. Okay, move. Stack back up on square. We're gonna move left again.
Acid expulsion. Accelerated incubation.
There's that. Or just burn boss. Just burn boss. Just burn boss. Don't kill these guys. Just burn boss. Watch the ground though.
Only the strongest survive.
This is weird. My mouse acted funny.
Forging shield.
Okay, now finish the axe.
Acid expulsion.
Watch the ground.
Decomposing accelerated incubation.
Stay stacked.
Your ascension.
Decomposing acid. Mind
Somebody
link.
get those. I'm gonna run away.
Coalescing poison. Mind link.
Here. Run away. Okay, come stack on square. Stay stacked. Don't be to the left or to the right. Just be stacked till we all move to the left.
Acid expulsion. Accelerated
Stack on square
incubation.
again. Just one boss. Don't worry about it. Okay, move to the left. These guys are dying. I'll run away from you guys.
Coalescing poison.
Just keep burning boss back up a little bit.
Mind
So
link.
not killing that on top of you, you're gonna drop green.
Decomposing acid.
Okay, come stack on square. Or just one boss.
I told you that you were destined for great things. Rejoice, for you have
Kevin Hayes
aided
Mastery Helm in the socket.
end of all things.
Lakali slumbers, knowledge intact. Time.
You can turn it into tier. So with rocket. Nice guys. That fight's so much easier stacking up, Kev.
I'm glad to see you still in the thick of things.
Yeah. How's-
green everywhere is great.
Yeah, yeah.
All that has been lost.
And I messed up
will
on the first one, so the idea is like all the ads come in,
The
and then you
Oasis
kill them,
may
and then we
need
move
help
left again, and all those
processing
ads die in the
its
same spots, and then they drop green. So basically, you're always just controlling the green pile, so you have the entire room to run with. I was late on my shield, or I would have immuned that first link. I can immune 2 links, and that makes it a lot easier.
I think I would rather do a line strat, similar to how we stack, but I feel like with a
No,
line,
because
we
so
can.
the thing about it doesn't drop underneath your feet; it moves. So if you do a line thing, your line can move forward and to the left to the next person.
So but it's only in the second half, right? Because in the first half it was pretty stationary.
No, they always move. They always will continue to move. But yeah,
It
it's,
just-
it's
The first one doesn't move; it just drops on you.
yeah. The first one's on you. The
Okay,
second one
because
is-
that first one felt like it was going to be more fatal if you didn't move fast enough.
Yeah, the first one is always going to be on wherever your feet is, and then after that, it track wherever you went last is where it will, like the direction that you move to is where it will go, and then it will like continue to keep tracking. So the more that basically
move
it goes
around.
around, it just keeps adding all the stuff from the previous ones.
Yeah.
So if you keep going left, that's all it's up to you. So it's easier to go. And the more that you move, like like if you only move an inch, then your circle will only move an inch. But if you like run across the whole entire map while that green is coming out, the next time it comes out, it'll run the whole entire map. So that's just how it works.
But I see what you mean on the first one, Moon, because it's like the first one's more stationary, and it's like, oh, am I gonna die? I mean, you can do 2 groups, but I think back in the day when we did it, it was everyone stacked together because you just had one giant green, and you kited the boss around the room clockwise. Cause
Yeah, you just need to basically just shift the look like really small amount.
I just remember that that fight was a lot easier to heal on Resto back in the day. Just because I could just keep moving in and throwing hots up.
yeah. You want to do a quick one on your Moons, in case you don't log in the rest of the week? Oh, you don't have that much. We had 20
Yeah,
minutes.
let me go see. Let me go see if I have a vault on that one.
How are you liking Fire Feet? I think someone cut you off earlier. Feet is gone.
You typed it.
Oh, he typed it. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Like-
fire most.
It's
Yeah, plus every hole is pretty fucking awesome.
I need to figure out how to do more single target damage on it. Please. I can do AoE on it just fine. Oh, not on this character, man.
So I have a heroic weapon, but I need a heroic offhand.
See, my Comet Storm's usually my top damage. Shakiman? Kevin, you gotta go at 12, right?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to get one-time locking done then on your priest? Since we gotta do 5 for the heroic
your adventures.
thing.
Tell me another story sometime.
It's easy, it's Pandaland. Pandaland?
Another interruption. Remain vigilant.
I'll keep leveling
May the
Captain
Titans
Stubby.
carve your path.
In my heart, there is fire.
Heroic cash for 5-time walk-in dungeons, guys. Easy heroic here.
May you walk in the light. Bring Beladar's warmth to those in need.
Anybody else for time walking? Moon?
Yeah, I'll go. Yeah, I'll go on Astral. Wait, can I time walk on my mage?
Yeah.
Oh, but I won't get any loot. I would rather get the EXP, hang on. But if I get the EXP, then I won't need the boost. Oh, this hurts my head to think about. Let me just go on Astral.
Oh my gosh, dude, just you get loot on your mage no matter what.
I haven't boosted my mage yet though.
Dude, you start at level 10 and then you can do time walking at level 10.
Okay, I'll just go on my mage.
Oh my gosh, dude. Have spot for one more DPS.
Oh god.
Yeah, at this rate, maybe I'll just not boost and just play my mage when it's time walking week.
Well, you're gonna lose a lot of the... Yeah, I guess you just have to play time walking week.
I mean, I could always boost later, I guess. Oh, my bags are... Oh my god, my bags are full.
Everybody get in. Move in. Moon.
Gate! I'm gonna bring this whole wall down!
If you want to pop hero, Benny.
I wonder if rescue can rescue someone from outside the boss room.
There will be the bomb!
I don't know.
I blew it!
I require a target. I need to target something first.
I don't like that I-beam keeps you stationary.
Oh yeah, Pyro, Scorch Pyro. Pyro, Fire Blast Pyro?
No!
I'll send the elevator back down for you.
I just clicked it.
You're too far for a rescue.
That's the one thing I dislike about this class. I can't just spam jump because it jump leaps you forward.
Yeah, that double jump.
Yeah. Oh, annoying.
I'll hurl your corpses from this tower!
Watch your step.
Watch your feet.
Oh, that's where y'all went.
I do not have a target.
Did you guys not click the bombs?
What? We clicked the thing so that you guys can go forward.
I need to target something first.
Up spec?
Not much. How you guys doing?
Pretty good, man.
I do not have a target.
Thanks. What are you up to?
Been doing a little time walking.
Nice.
I've
Are
been-
you busy, Moon? Or are you like?
What can I help you with?
Actually, I just wanted to ask you about some computer stuff.
Oh, sure.
But yeah, I won't bother you. Just let me know when you're done, and if you have time.
You can ask away, man. We're all here to learn.
All right. All right. So, I'm gonna send you some pictures, Moon.
We are the greatest.
If I can find.
We are the greatest.
Oh, you can cast Scorch while moving?
I require a target. I need to target something first.
Let me know when you got the pictures up. Back.
Yeah. No, I'm just looking at them. I just want to make sure I see the right ones.
Is there something wrong with your computer?
Yeah. Well, I'm on my laptop right now.
5, 4, 3,
But yeah, I think I basically narrowed it down to a CPU issue.
We'll show our
And
and the rest of you power hungry.
I have a 13th gen
We are the
Intel
rightful
CPU,
ones at his side.
and I didn't know at the time when I built my computer in 2022 that there was issues with 13 and 14 gen CPUs basically like overvolting themselves.
Yeah.
We'll never surrender our right to rule the destiny.
But they
And,
released microcode updates. Did you update it?
Yeah, they released microcode updates for it. I updated my BIOS
why only the strong
a few months back, and it fixed like my games weren't crashing after that, like. But Monday, the first time when I was playing a game, my system like hard locked, where basically like I had to like hold the power button to reset it to get it to reboot. And so, like I tried rebooting, I couldn't like boot into Windows because it was like MSI, my motherboard said MSI starting automatic repair. Like I'm guessing I was trying to repair Windows.
Yeah.
And I let it sit for like 10 minutes, and it still didn't finish. So I just like powered off the computer again, turned it back on. I tried going into BIOS. I was looking around for like the recovery option in it for Windows.
Yeah.
But I couldn't find it. So I powered it off again.
My inventory
And
is full.
I tried turning it back on again. See if I can get back into Windows. And like everything, like the computer came on, the fans were spinning and everything like that. But the thing is, like I wasn't getting any video at all from like my video card or the onboard video card. And I noticed there was a red light. You know, like a debug code on the motherboard that was lit red. It was lit red, and I checked the manual for my motherboard, and it said red indicates CPU failure or you know, CPU not detected.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
You think
So,
your
like,
CPU fried?
I think it yeah, I basically think it killed itself. Like,
So did you have an i9 or an i7 before?
No, I had an i7. It was a i7 13700K.
What I might suggest is if you could find like an i5 or something cheaper that you can fit that fits the same socket, at least that way you can test to make sure it is the CPU without spending that much money.
Well, the good thing is Intel extended the warranty for 13 and 14 gen CPUs due to the fact
Right.
that they were having the instability issues.
Yeah, if you
So
can
it
get a
already came
replacement
with-
one.
Yeah, so I already started the RMA process. I'm in the process of I'm gonna send it back either this week or next week. The processor. But and I checked the CPU. The CPU doesn't look. The CPU looks fine itself because there's no pins on the CPU.
Yeah.
All the pins are like on the motherboard.
Right.
So the CPU looks fine. But the issue I'm having is where so I removed the cooler today. It's a Corsair all-in-one, like with the water block on it, you know.
Right.
And I watched videos on how to do it, and it looked pretty easy. Like it was only like 4 screws off the top to like lift up the water bracket and stuff. And I was like, all right, that seems easy enough. So I did that. I was able to take the water bracket off and get the CPU out. But after that, when I was like cleaning the water block off to get the thermal paste off and stuff, I noticed something. I sent you 2 pictures.
Okay, let me get to the top of this elevator.
All right.
So the first one just looks like a bracket
Yeah.
that was used
Yeah.
for the water block, I'm guessing.
Yeah, that's for the water block. So like I noticed that part, the top part, was like it was like loose, like it had came off the water block, and like the bottom one was still there. And then as I was looking at closer, it has like these grooves where you could basically like slide them in and out. So like it's not
Yeah.
broken, it just like came out of place, you know?
So do you think maybe the water block to your cooler wasn't entirely secure, and that's why the CPU overheated?
No, I don't think that was the issue because if the bracket can be easily slid back in, then it should be fine. But
Yeah, and that bracket doesn't look like it was making contact with the actual CPU, anyways.
yeah. But the next thing I wanted to say, the next thing I wanted to talk about is you see the picture of my motherboard with the CPU and everything in it?
I think so. Give me just 1 second. I need to tag the boss.
Okay. Pop hero, please.
Okay, I'm good. Yeah. So on the second picture, what do you notice?
Okay. So I noticed, like after I had taken the CPU out, right? And I tried to, because someone told me to like inspect the motherboard to like see if there was any damage there. After I did that, and I was like, I lifted the latch up to look at it. I noticed that the silver square thing that's on the motherboard, you know what I'm talking about?
Get anymore.
That holds the latch in place.
Yeah.
I noticed when I have it like all the way down and like latched in place that it can be like easily lifted up, you know what I mean? Like it's not
your CBQ cooler. You're still using the latch on the 13th gen. Like your motherboard still has the latch on there.
it's like a silver latch thing.
Yeah.
Well, that's the original like the OEM latch to hold it down. Yeah, you're kind of fucked. Your CPU is probably bent, which is why it's not sitting in place anymore. There's a flaw with that specific latching system for the 13, 14, and also 12th gen, because due to the way that they built the CPU being a little bit rectangle, over time it actually causes the CPU to bend due to the way that it's latching, and so over time your CPU basically just bends. So the way that you're supposed to install it after they figured out the issue is that you actually have to have a bracket that replaces that latch system. It's like a contact bracket. Costs like $20 to do so, but if your CPU is already bent in the latch system, it's not making full contact on it anymore. And if you were to place like your CPU cooler on top of it, it doesn't actually sit flat, and your CPU is already fucked at that point. So it's
I just note, like, I don't know if it was like that after it was built, because like I had it built at Micro Center. I just noticed it was like that after I had removed the water block today.
Yeah, it's something that happens over time, right? So the tension latch puts a lot of tension in the two sides of the CPU.
I have
and so
lucky
it doesn't like put tension on all of the sides of the CPU die itself, like on top of it. And so it basically causes a lot of stress to happen on the top and the bottom, which causes the actual CPU to flex over time. And as you know, I don't know how long you've had your computer, but you know, over the year or 2 or 3 that you may have had it, it just continues to get flex and flex and flex, which is why your thermal probably has gone to shit now. Like it degrades over time, and your CPU probably isn't sitting flat with your cooler anymore.
Yeah, I had it built in November of 2022.
Yeah, it's like what, 2.5 years old?
Yeah, about that. Yeah.
So yeah, your CPU is probably bent. Yeah, this is the exact same thing I was telling you about mech that you need to have on your 13th gen if you were going to go that
Yeah, I verified that with TJ. Yeah.
Yeah. So if you were to build any Intel 12, 13, 14 gen, like you need to replace that latch system with like a with the contact frame. They have, once the Intel kind of identified that there was an issue, they apparently now any new motherboard that comes out for it, or the new like Arrow Lakes, which has the exact same kind of design in terms of the size of the CPU, or the shape, I should say. They have a new type of bracket that basically is supposed to solve the problem, but honestly, it's still better to get a contact frame. And it's not really just Intel. Like a lot of the new AMD CPU are the same kind of rectangular shape, and they're also having issues over time. So it's just the nature of the way that they design a rectangular CPU. Yeah, if Intel is allowing you to RMA it due to the fact of the issues of the microcode and the overvoltage and all that stuff, I would go that route and just get a new CPU, and when you reinstall it, get rid of the latch and go buy the contact frame. It's like $30. The only problem with it is if you're not good about installing computer parts back together, watch a video and be really careful, because you could definitely fuck that up and screw up the motherboard if you tighten it a little too much. So, but yeah, I would recommend you getting a contact frame.
Yeah, I think the Thermal Grizzly one is the one that's $30, right? And then the Thermal Right has one for 10.
That's the one. That's the one that I have. Is the Thermal Grizzly one. That's the one that I'm using right now. But actually, no, I used which one did I use? The Thermal Grizzly. It's like a little Amazon. I'm using the Thermal Right one. Yeah, the Thermal Right one is better.
Yeah, it's way cheaper.
It's way cheaper, and like the installation, the way that they install it, it actually sits flush to the motherboard, and so you can kind of feel and know like when to stop. Even though the instruction kind of sucks, you can kind of feel like when to stop tightening it, because once you feel some resistance, like you just do like a 1/8 turn or a quarter turn, and you just be done. There are instructional videos that you can watch out there that kind of tells you how to make sure that you don't strip the screw. But it comes with all the tools that you need in order to uninstall the bracket and install it. Fairly easy process. It's easy to screw it up if you don't take your time. So I would recommend.
Yeah, well, I was gonna have my friend come over tomorrow and remove the cooler and put the new CPU back in once I got it. But after I watched the video, I tried to like do it myself because it looked fairly easy. But I sent you a message. Can you look real quick? And I circled something in like the bottom left. Can you tell me if you think that looks like a bent pin to you or not?
Message?
Yeah, on Discord.
You're gonna have to accept the friend invite, and then you'll see. Yeah.
Like
So that's
every
socket.
Yeah, like everything else you see.
You're not wanting to look at the bracket itself. Like you won't see it on the bracket. It's the CPU, and it'll be very hard to see it on the actual CPU unless you put a really straight edge on top of the actual CPU itself.
Oh no. No, I was talking about on the motherboard itself. I was asking if you could look and see if where I circled that, if you think that looks like a bent pin or not on the motherboard.
Oh, a bent pin. That does look a little off.
Like I know everything else there looks like stuff, but that's just like residue from when I was cleaning up.
If you take a picture straight on, then you'll know whether this pin is bent or not. Because like from the side view, it's kind of hard to tell. But if you take a picture like directly on, you can tell if like something's off, because it just looks completely different from the rows. it's just hard to see. I mean, it does look like it stands out from the rest of the rows, right? But
yeah, that's what I mean. Like
say for sure.
yeah, like it looks like it does stand out from like the rest of the rows. That's why I'm like, is that bent or not? Because like there's like a couple like that in like a few different spots, and like I don't know if that's like normal or.
No, he shouldn't. He should never have any bent pin. It should all look very, very in unison with each other. It looks like there's also debris inside.
Yeah,
the actual
yeah.
socket itself.
Yeah, from what I was like trying to wipe off the cold plate from the cooler to like try and get the thermal paste off, and some of it fell on the motherboard thing.
Yeah. No, I mean, best of luck. Get your computer running again. I gotta get going. I'll see you guys.
All right, thanks. Have a good one.
You guys know more about computers than I do.
Yep. That's why I was trying to get a hold of Ath earlier. I was gonna ask him. I know he knows like pretty much anything you need to know.
Anyone down for one more before I go to bed?
Yeah, I'll do one more. Let me do one on Astral though. I went from 19 to 23 in those 2 dungeons.
Oh yeah, dude. It's crazy.
What are you leveling up? A character move?
A mage. I might still use a boost on the mage. I don't know, man. Like, I like the idea of slow leveling, but I also like the idea of just having the character at a level that, you know, doing relevant content.
Yeah, I would have taken advantage of the leveling thing while the 20th anniversary was going on.
Oh yeah, that's how I got the second druid up.
Yeah.
But then once I got to the end, I was just kind of like, ah, I'm having fun. I'm playing my other games, and then I just stopped.
Yeah, I hear you.
This back.
Hello there. It's good of you to visit old Stone Tower.
Come on and get your ook on! We gonna ook all night! Ook! Oh.
What brand do you recommend?
For what part?
I guess Intel. Wait, what do you mean for?
You said you were asking what brand, but for which component are you talking about?
Wait, you mean like CPU or?
I don't know. I mean, I would just get the same CPU that you had before, right?
Oh no, I didn't say CPU. I was asking what motherboard brand do you recommend? Like MSI, Asus.
Well, Asus has an issue with their warranty. I don't know if you've been following the Gamers Nexus coverage of it. NZXT's not doing so hot right now either. I always just build Gigabyte, but Gigabyte has their issues too in the past.
Yeah. Like my one friend was telling me, like, MSI is notorious for doing things like half-ass, and they use and their capacitors are always going out like a lot.
What did you like about it? I thought it was the last group. Yes, so close. Just a pinch of oomph.
Like, historically, Asus has been one of the, like, premium brands. But I know that they've had some issues with, like, not honoring their warranty lately.
Too bitter.
Yeah.
Just a drop of honey, a cane of sugar, and maybe some corn. Yes, more corn. Yes! No! Yes! No! Peppers! Nothing will stop me now. Not when I'm so close. Maybe if I don't look at it.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Well, thank you, fellas. Thank you, Feeth. You're 37
Thank
or
you.
38 now? Oh, 31. Nice, man.
You leveling something too, Grizz?
No, I leveled my Demon Hunter. They're gonna be stupid OP for Mythic Plus.
Are they?
Unless they get nerfed. Yeah, their force set apparently works with one of your hero talents. And Yoda was testing it out, and you were seeing like high. We're talking, 70% meta uptime in Mythic Plus.
Damn.
So people are like, thanks Yoda, now Blizzard's gonna nerf the Demon Hunters, which it probably will, but they're still gonna be they're in a really good state. So I didn't know that before I leveled my Demon Hunter. Gear this guy up and he'll be my backup tank. Hope they show Druid some love.
Yeah, right? That'd be nice.
Yeah. But so now I made two more. I made a Hunter, and I'm gonna make a DK because after I leveled the Demon Hunter, I realized that I only need 2 more classes at 80 to have all of them leveled to 80, like every class. And I've never been that close ever. So I was like, well, if I'm that close now, I might as well do it and say that I've done it. I never have to do it again.
Right.
But I've really enjoyed the play style for Demon Hunter. I was actually pleasantly surprised how it plays. More than Monk. I thought I would like Monk more than Demon Hunter, but I've actually enjoyed tanking on the Demon Hunter. And I sort of understand what I need to do. I was challenged on the Monk, it wasn't as fun. So,
yeah.
Hoping it, still like my Pally, I still like my Warrior, still like my Druid. But I've become one of those guys to have a tank on every tanking class. Against my better wishes.
Yeah, I haven't even... Yeah, aside from, like, classic duels, but I haven't even touched my Warrior, like... Not how Warriors are.
Dude, Warriors are fun. I mean, I like my Warrior. The thing is, Pally is just so stupid easy right now. And the utility... For the groups that I run, if you don't care about the group and you're mostly singular mentality, I think Warrior's really good. But utility-wise, you cannot beat Pally for Mythic Plus or Druid. And that's the way my playstyle is, right? And that's kind of why I've never really been... I never wanted to level a Warrior or a Demon Hunter. I mean, a Death Knight or Demon Hunter, because there wasn't a lot of utility. You can't off-heal. You can't do any of those things in those classes. You just tank.
Well, Death Knight has other utility.
Like?
They can grip, they have a stun, and they can
raid
silence,
utility.
right?
Raid utility.
Oh, raid utility, yeah.
Or Mythic Plus utility from the group.
Well, they can grip, they can stun.
Not raid utility, Moonslayer. Not group utility.
No, it is group utility, right? Like, again, it's about how you use it, right? Like, if you see Banoff on his DK, he uses it very offensively, not so much to help the group necessarily control, but
right,
it's so...
but that's a playstyle. But you can't off heal. Like, if you're healer, like you drop to 20%, his Death Knight cannot lay on hands you and top you off.
Right, he just heals himself.
Correct.
Well, but you have to rephrase it. It's not just doesn't have utility, it's specifically the healing utility.
When I think of utility, I think of group utility, and as far as not like, can it make a dungeon easier? Yeah, I can grip things in, I can kick things, but as a group setting. I'm always looking at it in the group setting. So Can a Death Knight help heal Moonslayer? No. Can my warrior help heal Moonslayer? No. Can a monk help heal Moonslayer? A little bit. Right? Can a druid heal Moonslayer? Yeah, for 1.6 million regrowth, instant regrowth. And I also have my AoE heal. Can a pally? Yeah, pally's got sack every 30 seconds that I can put on Moonslayer. So it helps. And not only that, like with Paladin, you sack one member and then you're healing a second member and then you're healing a third member if you have your 2 charges up. So every time you heal yourself, not only are you topping yourself off, you're healing 2 other people for 1,000,000, 2, 1,000,000, 3 flash of lights. Plus your abilities are healing everybody, and you're still doing stupid damage. So that's kind of where, like, Druid would be there if Druid damage was higher, which is what makes me kind of sad, because Druids are equally as strong as Pallies on the healing department, and can be. They just don't have the damage to go along that Pallies do. But no, every class is viable. Like, as far as is the DK class viable to hit 3K? Yeah. Heck, Druids are viable to hit 3K. But my first statement was for the group that I play and the people that I play with, having group utility makes the dungeons a lot faster. Because then it allows for, if you want to be creative and play whatever spec you want to play. If you're not doing max DPS, we don't care, because there's extra heals, there's extra utility in the group. If you're going for balls to the walls, we need to time this key and everyone needs to play the best spec possible, then you can play whatever.
That's why I love those trinkets that I have on Moon.
Right. Right, and I mean, that's, you know, Kevin made a really good point the other day, and he said, if the meta is to use treants, right? This is just an example. If the meta for Boomkins is to use treants, and treants is the best possible DPS that you can do, but treants are on a, let's say, a 1 minute cooldown, so you can use treants in every single trash pack. But you're not used to using treants, and you use treants every 3 trash packs, then treants are not necessarily effective for you. But if you can drop the 3 talents that are buffing treants, and you look at your talents and make a cook build where every time you moonfire, your moonfire's affected by haste and you do 20% more damage, you don't have to think about it. It's just part of your rotation. It's not what everybody wants you to play. It's not what everybody's playing. It's not what people are saying the meta, but it goes along with your playstyle, and you're going to maximize and use that talent. That is 100 times better than you, because someone else said so, or a spec that the internet tells you is the best spec to play, but you're not maximizing that spec to its full potential. So it is much better for the group to think more like a Moonslayer and
play my favorite cooked builds.
Exactly, and then that allows me to adjust who I play so that I can have a character that, you know, more mitigation, can bring in more healing, and the way I talent it, so that way you can play the spec that you want to play. We don't feel like we're, you know, no one feels bad or no one feels like you're not pulling your weight, and we can do the content that we want to do. Like, I've been pugging a little bit and got into a group, and, you know, I was demo warlock, and the raid leader says, hey, do you have a destro spec? And I wanted to be a dick, and I said, no, I don't have a destro spec. And they removed me. And he said, I'm sorry, demo's not strong enough to do an 8. They don't do enough damage. We're not here to carry you. And I'm sitting here going, I've done 10s as demo. It's actually really good. But they don't, you know, it's somebody in a guide or somebody in a group or somebody that was 3KIO told them that demo was garbage. And they don't care to have a demo warlock. You know, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go play another class. But it's silly. So yeah, Moon. And that's why, like, I quit trying to make you guys change your specs. Play what you want to play, have fun with what you want to have. And then if we can adjust our play style so we can get the content that we want to get down, we will. If we hit a wall, we hit a wall. But, you know, it's... And then when we hit that wall, we just wait for gear to catch up, and then we outgear the content, and then we get it all down. So either way, it works for us. But allowing people to experiment, play, and have fun, to me, is what it's a game, and that's what it's about. And that's why I've always encouraged people to have an alt or play an alt. Not because I'm telling you to be a no-lifer and play this game the way Chris plays this game, but when you play an alt or different perspectives, when you see a fight from a healer's perspective, you get more value out of it than if you're seeing the fight just from a DPS perspective. And to me, that's a lot more fun because it makes the game more fun.
Do you think, like say for example, if you have like someone that's part of your A team, right, and like they basically rely on like gear from raid and stuff like that. They're only relying on gear from raid. They're upgrading the gear that they get from raid, and they're not doing like anything
Mythic
outside
pluses?
of like raid. Right? They're they're not doing like Mythic Plus or Delves or anything like that. And so like, you know, they're only relying on gear from raid and stuff like that, right?
Right.
And so their item level might be like behind like everyone else and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And like, say like if they're a healer, right? Say if they're a healer and they're doing good, and they're somewhat keeping up with like the other
Somebody
healers.
somebody that actually has Mythic Plus gear and has been farming it.
Yeah, like and like they're keeping up with like the other healers who do like other content outside the raid, but like, you know, they're still just like keeping up. Do you think like even though they're still able to like keep up, but not as much as the other healers do you think that person is like slowing you down, like
No.
in progression?
No. Now, the next question is, what progression are we talking heroic progression, or are you talking mythic progression?
Mythic progression.
So the one thing about eye level is it increases your health, right? So if somebody's sitting at 615 eye level and the entire raid group's at 632 eye level, and that 620 person dies because they don't have enough health to an ability on a mythic boss, that could be a challenge, right? But then as a raid leader, if you recognize that person is topping the healing meters with less gear and less playtime than your other team members, then that's where you make a call, and when you do the heroic clear, you give them every piece of loot, or try to give them every piece of loot possible, and could care less what your team thinks, who gets pissed off, because they are looking at it from a short-sighted view of you're preferring this person or you're giving this person all the loot. But it's like, no, if that person with 10 eye levels on you is doing way more healing than you with 10 levels of gear on you, then I'd rather get that person more gear, because then with 10 more levels of gear, they're going to completely demolish you in the healing meters. So, and by telling that person that they're not pulling their weight for Mythic Raid, you're just hurting the team. And that is my one issue, Spec. And a lot of this is the one thing that a lot of people left our guild because of this exact same thing. Because then you have 5 people that are whispering the raid leader, going, "You need to remove that person," or "That person's hurting the raid group," or "That person has died 5 times and is hurting the raid group, and we're never going to kill this with that person in the raid group." So then the raid leader, if he doesn't have any balls, will be like, "Yeah, we're removing you. You're not carrying the raid group. Get more gear. You should play more. You should get more gear. And, you know, we'll get you in next time." And I have done that. I am 100% guilty of that. But my mentality changed because I realized that Blizzard has made the game where it doesn't have to be, "Where the hell is my character?" Thanks, Benny.
It's been a lot of work getting you over here. We're going on an adventure. Don't worry about it.
Because you killed what's fun about the game, and there's people that will never understand that mentality. They're like, "No, like, you're an idiot." And I won't dive into it, but I've had people whisper me and say, "You're never going to kill the boss with this person or these people in your group." And they leave, and guess what? We do end up killing that boss. Now, they're correct. I'm not saying they're not wrong. They're correct, but it's you're never going to kill this boss with this group or with these people until everybody can play perfectly and until they learn to fight themselves. And the second part of that is I don't have the patience to wait for those people to learn the fight. And I respect that. It's your $15. You decide what you want to do with that. But I think as the more and more I see groups like my old guild, I still have friends that were huge Mythic Raiders. They've all have changed their model. A lot of groups have changed their model. A lot of parties have changed their model. A lot of raiders have changed their model where, they see the content that they want to see, and once they hit a wall, they all quit playing. Because now it's challenging. Now they don't want to wipe for 8 hours every week to try to down a boss. And I respect that too. But that's kind of the mentality that I went for when I said I will worry about AOTC. If you want to go see Mythic content, I'm not saying that you're scum of the earth and I don't want to play with you. Go for it. I think it's great. There's plenty of opportunities. There's plenty of guilds. And, I will still treat you like a friend. I still will play with you whenever you can have time for us. But, I don't want to hold anybody back. And then from that standpoint, and this may get me in trouble, whoever is watching or listening or hates me, let's say that you, Spec, leave us because you want to go see Mythic groups or Mythic progression. And now you're 8 of 8 Mythic, right? There's 2 ways to approach this. "Hey, Grizz, I miss playing with you guys. Can I join the raid group and raid with you guys next week?" Sure, Spec, come on by. But if you go, "Hey, Grizz, I don't have raid this week, and I can help you kill the bosses that you guys are stuck on, so I will come," then you're going to get we're okay.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, because like that person's like coming off like a dick and like arrogant and shit.
And people don't see that, Spec. You have no idea how many people do not realize that when they say that, it's like, "We don't need your help. I appreciate it, But you know, we can kill the content with the people that we have, and we will kill the content with the people that we have. You know, if you want to come play with us, come play with us because you miss playing with us. Don't say that you're going to help me, because then you unvalidate and take away the hard work that everybody that's been in the raid group has put into the raid group when we kill a boss.
Yeah. And like our raid leader, he's not he's not like a dick person to like just be like, all right, your gear isn't cutting it, like, you know, like you're not doing anything else to improve your character. You gotta sit out. He'll let that person stay, and you know,
yeah,
we'll try and do it with that person no matter what. Or like sometimes we'll like for some fight, like for example, we've been stuck on Rashanan for like I want to say 2 months, maybe a month and a half.
Mythic Rash.
But yeah, Mythic Rashanan. I want to say a month and a half, maybe 2 months. That's what it feels like. But definitely more than a month. But like sometimes when we feel like we don't, like our healers aren't cutting it, we'll do like 5 healers instead of 4. We'll be like 2, 5, 13, you know, instead of 2, 4, 14.
Mm-hmm.
But like even with that, like healing just gets like so intense and like so crazy to like deal with that. Like I'm just saying to myself, man, like I wonder how it would be like if this person like was doing this much more healing, or they had a little more health to survive, like, because like it gets like, you know, like it gets frustrating, obviously, like being on a boss.
Well,
for,
I mean
like,
that's where frustration kicks in. Yeah, but then it's the choice that you made, right? You made a choice that I want to see mythic content.
Yeah.
So then it's the question is, do you enjoy the people that you play with, or if you don't? Because then if you don't enjoy the people that you play with, then you find a guild that's further progressing and can have you see that content. And you just find a whole new different guild for that.
Yeah.
You know, or you pug it. You sit there and I mean, you can pug 4 of 8 mythic pretty easily right now, if you have any kind of mythic progression. So yeah, I hear you, but it's like, you know, hey, these are the people that I enjoy playing with. These are the people that are in my guild, and you know, if we spend 4 months on Rashanan, then we spend 4 months on Rashanan. But then as a guild leader, you have to understand, okay, if that's the case, then we were done. Give everybody a break, because if you continue going till the next patch, your team is burnt out.
Right.
If you've been wiping to the same boss for the last, and then the new patch comes out, people are not like, "Ooh, let's go kill stuff. I'm ready." They're like, "Oh my gosh, now we have to learn normal on this fight. Then we're gonna do heroic, and then when we get mythic, we're gonna get stuck there again because that person can't heal." And you just build animosity. Pretty impressive.
I'm working off a 1 minute cooldown and it keeps bugging out.
So I started next to the bank moon where I always am, and now I'm up at the hills. And I haven't moved my character one bit. Benny just keeps rescuing me over and over and over again.
Here's the other question though, Spec. Like, are you helping the healer run M+ outside a raid, or does that healer
No,
not
because
log
that
on?
healer's not logging on.
Well, I mean, like people obviously offer to like do stuff with the person, but
yeah, he's not on.
Like you said, yeah, the person just doesn't. They literally just strictly log on for like raid, and that's it.
Yeah. So then it's just honor that, respect that, and you figure out a way around it, right?
So then you gotta see what time they have extra and do heroic split with them.
Or what you do as a raid leader is like, okay, so we assigned an evoker to rescue him whenever this ability goes out, so they're not dying because they don't have enough hit points on their health, and we're going to make sure that we bring in an augment evoker. So if somebody's got an augment that's 625, 627 geared, that augment is going to help that healer and boost their heals, so now we can heal the content. Right? And that's what I do. I mean, I'm not the best at it, but that's what I try to do. It's like, how can we, or how do we change the strat? Right?
Yeah, that was always a fun part. Back when we used to optimize strats around our group rather than what the obvious solutions were.
Yeah. The obvious solution is to kick him and get a better healer, but it's like, how do you modify the strat? And it's like, well, 90% of the guilds did it this way, so this is the way we should always do it. No, 90% did it that way because they saw, Max raid lead it that way, and they think that's cool, and they want to kill the boss the way they saw Max do it. Well,
no, 90% was still doing left and right groups on Razagath, and Max was saying you should make a semicircle.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is like, you adjust it to your raid group. So then, without knowing who your raid group is, spec, I would look at the healers, what classes they are, and then that's what I mean by, can you adjust something? Okay, well, healers don't run Mana Tide Totem. Well, maybe we run Mana Tide Totem. Well, why do we want to run Mana Tide Totems? That's a waste of talent. No, if you run Mana Tide Totem, then you guys pop it on every minute, so we have Mana Tide every minute. So now the healer that doesn't have as much regen because they're not 636, now they have mana to help heal the group better. Or we adjust, everybody gets or 10 people get the tanking trinket that shields them. Why 10 people? Well, those 10 top DPSers, that trinket's still going to give them a stat stick, but now they get a shield that absorbs 2 AoEs or 3 AoEs, and that helps our healers kill the boss a little bit better. Or we go to the one tank strat, because that boss is one tankable.
Speak and be heard.
So, there is some ways to do that, right? So drop a tank and get an extra DPS, or now if you're wiping at 10%, now that gives you a chance to actually kill it before everybody dies. Or, you dump that tank and bring in a 6th healer. Right, well, we don't 6 heal. They said Max said that 6 healers are stupid. Well, guess what? We're stupid. We're gonna use 6 healers. You just modify it, right? But it's more work than just telling somebody you're not geared enough, you need to sit, we're gonna get somebody else. That's the easy way out. The harder part is to modify your team, the strat, for what you are facing. But that's my words of encouragement to you. Like, I believe me, I have been as frustrated as anyone else. I've been frustrated at my group at times when I shouldn't be frustrated at my group. Even after saying that I shouldn't get frustrated, it's easy to get frustrated.
Yeah, and I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, I know it's not just I know it's not just the healer. It's not just the healer part that's the issue. It's also people have to be doing the mechanics properly.
Mm-hmm. But then if you get flustered, then you're not paying attention. Then you die to a mechanic that you normally don't die to. Then you get more mad at yourself, or you start beating up yourself. Now you don't play at the top tip shape that you're used to. So it's a very slippery slope when you start getting frustrated. I mean, I've had to apologize to people, and some people have accepted my apology. Some people haven't accepted my apology. When I have really gotten annoyed, and I'll make a comment, and it's a very condescending down. I mean, you guys have heard it from me before, and it's not intentional. I'm not trying to be a dick. It just comes out as a dick sometimes because you understand the fight. I know how easy the fight is, but we can't overcomplicate it because people freak out and die to something that they've seen now 30 times. And I know that, so I have to pace myself. And even this rate here, there was moments where I'm like, hey guys, we're done 30 minutes early, or we're done an hour earlier. We're gonna go do normal queen instead of heroic queen. Not because I don't think the group can do it, but try to catch myself and I try to hold myself accountable to when I get to that point where I am frustrated, we need to go do something else. Because if I see that person die to that same mechanic again, I may not be able to filter my thoughts and stop me from saying something that's not nice.
Right.
So, because in the heat of the moment, you'll say something, you'll be like, oh damn, that came out wrong. So, it's still a challenge. And that's one of the reasons why I don't mind doing Mythic, but a lot of our raiders are like, hey, we're happy with the status quo, let's clear heroic, and then we're done. And I am okay with that. I can go play many different alts, more alts than I need to play in my lifetime. And I can enjoy playing with, keys with different people as much as I can. It just sucks because, you can only take 4 people to a key, plus yourself. I wish that they would let us do keys with a 7-man. You can, it can adjust between 5 to 7. Because then when you have 6-7 people that want to do, then, you can go do a key with 6 people or 7 people. And then if you only have 5, you could do it with 5. So, I get it, man. Like I think when you got sad last season for the boss, and you were mad, and you're like, hey, they sat me for the last boss. And I'm like, that's stupid. Why would they sit you? Yeah, you eventually got the kill, but it just doesn't feel good. And I don't think, unless you are a top 50 US guild, unless you're a top 50 US guild for cutting edge, then you should never have to sit someone. Unless they're a guildie that just level to 70 or 80 and it is their first raid and you're clearing heroic and you go, we'll take you to the first 4 bosses, but then we're gonna sit you. That makes sense. But if you have people that have been raiding with you the entire time, never sit them. There's no reason to. Because Blizzard has made it where heroic, you can have 20 people, 10 people can carry a 20-man group. And they don't need to carry. I'm just saying 10 people that are performing at a level can carry 10 people that are performing at a C level. And you'll still kill the boss. You just got to do the mechanics correct. So it should never have to be where somebody gets that. Now, if you have 36 people, then you're going to sit 6 because you can only take 30. That makes sense.
Right.
But the days of I don't think you're geared enough, and that's the thing. Queen was the challenging one. I actually enjoyed the last 2 bosses of this raid here because they were not pushovers.
Oh yeah, not by any means.
And until people saw the fight, learned to fight. Yeah. You weren't going to get it down, and I was proved wrong with council. I was proved really wrong because we didn't have our regular healers, all our regular healers, I should say, and we didn't have our top 2 DPSers. Or top 1 DPSer.
Last tier or this tier?
This tier.
On heroic?
Yeah, our first kill, we didn't have Will. I don't think Banup was there.
Yeah, I remember, because we...
Yeah, because I'm like, we're just going to go learn this fight, and then, like, we 2-shot it and kill it.
And then we go to Queen, right?
And then we went to Queen, yeah.
Yeah, it was... Yeah, I think I remember that.
Yeah.
Because we were so excited for Spy Masters to drop, and it didn't drop.
Yeah. But it was a quick kill, and I was really, after we learned it, I was like, oh man, we don't have all our healers.
Yeah, because I remember...
Why are you making rude gestures, Benny?
I remember P3 was kind of, like, tricky for us.
Heavy. I can't lift you anywhere, it's broken. I wanted to bring you all the way up here, and I couldn't.
Don't you have to start up there first? Start up there.
No, I can't.
You can.
You're too heavy.
How am I too heavy? I'm not...
I've tried so many times, and then I'm like,
Guys,
you're too loud.
Benny's bullying me. She's calling me fat.
You're too heavy. Your swords, they're too
Goodbye, cruel
powerful.
world. Goodbye, cruel world.
No!
I am fat.
Damn.
How did you
All
get me
that
up here?
hard work.
That's pretty good.
It was so difficult.
Try it again. I got lighter. I had to go use the restroom. How many rescues is that?
So many.
Hold on, re-invite me to party. Where are you right now?
Okay, this is as high as she's brought me, and I started with my usual spot.
Holy.
Yep. Yeah, this is how high she brought me. Alright, get me to the top, Benny. Get me to the top.
Yeah, you're too heavy. It keeps breaking. And then I have to wait a minute to try again. And then I like loopy somewhere else, and then I try, and then I wait a minute, and then I try and lift you up there, but you're too heavy.
How about on blue? How about on blue?
And what?
Blue.
Oh, I didn't look at that.
Yeah, I'm talking, I come back to my computer, I'm like, why am I on the hills? Where the heck am I?
This is such a troll ability.
Oh, it's because you don't have a swap blaster. I don't have a swap blaster either.
I've been moving you 1 minute at a time.
Oh!
Oh. Well, you were over here. You weren't down there. That's cheating.
No, you brought me up here.
What? No, I thought that you were down here.
I was down there. You lifted me up here.
Oh, okay.
You rescued me.
For some reason, I thought that you had moved to over here.
No.
I think you rescued right as I swap blasted him.
Oh.
I swap blasted him to this side, which is probably closer.
I'm just being tossed around like a rag doll. Can't control my own character.
We'll go back down there.
Can you get me to the top? Can you get me to the top? Can you get me up there by the orb?
Oh. It's really broken up here. No, it's too far.
We can spiral around.
Okay.
But I might be able to. Yeah. Wait. Oh.
Hold on.
Yeah. Go back over to blue.
Oh my gosh.
Get you a little bit closer.
I feel like this is gonna end in death. I just know it.
It's fine.
Okay, so now you need to go to blue.
Yeah, you're still too far.
Yep. See?
But yeah, I've been doing it 1 minute at a time.
I know. While laughing the entire time.
Oh,
Wait till he sees his monitor. Pretty good.
Okay for a long time.
It's been a long road. I mean, can't even see where I started. It's like way down there. How long on the... Okay, now I think it's gonna be right there.
I'll have to wait 45 seconds. Moon, did you figure out the number sequence?
Yeah, I tried 17 and it shot fireworks.
Yeah. Did you try 418?
What does 418 do?
I'm just gonna have to try to figure it out. No, you're too heavy.
Okay, we gotta change the angle. Okay, try it now. Oh, we gotta wait a minute.
Yeah.
You want me to unequip my war glaives? You said my war glaives are too heavy. They're metal, you are correct.
Go ahead.
Okay, war glaives are going.
Okay. About 20 seconds. 10. War glaives. Now you can see, one more, and then you'll be able to see where you started.
Oh man, I've been swap blasted. What's going on?
No! Okay, one more, and you'll be able to see where you started. Why is there a ready check?
I don't know. I hit the wrong button.
I'm ready. In 20 seconds. The suspense.
Dum dum dum. I can see where I started. It's way down there. It's pretty impressive. What's the distance, Moon? What's the distance?
I have no idea. Furlong.
The way you can
Furlong.
I've been listening to some Witcher audiobooks.
What did they use that term in, what is it, like golf? Like,
oh, that's cool. Hey Moon, how do I hide my screen? Control what?
Alt Z.
interface?
Alt Z. Print screen. We've captured this moment. There's a bird flying behind you guys.
Oh yeah, that yeah. The roaming stormrook.
Yeah, I don't want him in our picture. Trying to photobomb us. Is that little beetles flying in and out?
Little birds. It's like a druid thing. I think it's because of my helmet. I think Forest Lord's antlers like summons those little birds.
Wait, we're both female night elves. Why are you bigger than me?
It's my it's my helmet.
Likely story. And I'm the heavy one. No,
See-
you're taller, bud. Look, your shoulders are taller.
That's my druid shoulders.
Richie's correct. We gotta go do a dungeon. We need to do a raid next week on Tuesday, and then everyone has to wear a onesie, and we'll get a picture. We gotta find a good place, though.
in front of the last boss body, like we used to do in the old days when we kill the boss for the first time.
It really is amazing how big this city is, and it's even not like a big city.
You know, I was really impressed with how big Borealis was, and then we only used like a tiny corner of the city. I feel like even though this city's not as big as Borealis, you still get to use more of it, right? Like when you go to your craft table and stuff.
Puny human. A bear, a dragon, and a demon walk into a bar. Yeah, I mean, when I was, I've been watching hardcore players play, and I just get reminded how massive this game really is.
Yeah.
Because it's so easy to tunnel on the expansion, what you're playing, the thing you're doing, but like, we have forgotten how big, you know, when we had to run all over Eastern Kingdom. Before we could fly, right?
Before we could fly, yeah. Before we even get our epic ground mounts, too.
Yep, and even if you fly to it, it's not easy to go from one end to the other end.
Nope. You gotta sit on that taxi service.
You know, or look at, what's the Burning Crusade. Those areas are massive.
I remember Burning Crusade.
You were fishing?
Ah. No, I was mining.
Benny was a Chinese farmer back in the day.
Those were my mining days. Although I definitely did fish in the grad.
That's how she became the favorite child. When I was younger and a wee lad, I just mined for my mom.
Had her own account.
Who was it? Oh man, what was that priest? Smoke. I like when Smoke's wife just played the auction house. That's what she got, and then she farmed.
Yeah, she fished and farmed for him all of last expansion. He made
not for him, for her.
Oh, for her.
He just took the gold whenever he needed it, but that was what he enjoyed the most about it, right? It was just she just enjoyed going in hunting parties and hunting.
Oh yeah, she would do skinning parties and turbo farming, right?
Yeah. And that's the other thing, right? There's so many things to keep people entertained, and just in this version, right? If you get bored, like if you want to do pet battling, there's pet battling. Like, how the hell did Blizzard think of doing secrets all over the world, right? For a bike, like. Who sat there behind a computer and goes, you know what, guys? I've got an idea. Like it's really, I don't know.
Well,
if you call me a Blizzard fanboy, but I just, as much as sometimes they do certain things wrong or not what we think is wrong. Like they've done such a good job with adding so much to keep the casual gamer entertained.
Yeah,
I mean, it's a cool motorcycle.
I'm still so impressed with the amount of technology that they use, even in the secrets, right? Like, you have to turn on this toy, and then the instance entrance activates.
They got that Microsoft money.
And I know, like, some of this stuff they've had since Legion, too, because, like, Grizz, I don't know if you remember, but Thighbear was trying to get me to do some secret stuff for that octopus mount.
The mine mount.
Yeah, the Mind Link mount.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, to a degree, you know, it's been happening since then, but I know last year, or last expansion in Dragonflight, they released a really big secret chain, and I never did it. But it was like, you could start it in the inn.
Well, the crazy thing now, the fun... Well, now the fun thing, though, Moon, is, you know... Oh, Benny's got it.
Is that from the Dragonflight one?
Yeah.
It's a detective llama.
That's awesome.
To the case. It's Sherlock Llama. Yeah, but now, you know, like, what interests me about this Secrets Quest is that you guys have done 9 of 12, right?
Yeah, so we're all waiting
what,
for the last quarter.
Right, what's 10, what's 11, what's 12? Is 10 coming with the next patch, or are they going to hold off and do, you know, they're not going to...
Can you still get that mount? I thought it was just... I thought you were only
you can still get it
during the anniversary.
No, you can still get it.
Yeah, the only thing during Anniversary was you needed to get the detective title, but they they moved the NPC to Dornagal, so you could still get the title to do the rest of the quest.
And Moon, did you see they added another, is it Johnny's trash mount?
Oh no, I haven't seen anything.
Yeah, Johnny's trash pile. That's what Tabby's working on right now.
Oh, Johnny's Janni from
Johnny's
BFA.
trash pile.
Yeah, from BFA. Yeah.
They added it this patch.
Oh, sake.
From what Tabby's saying, so that's what she's farming.
That is the Loa of trash.
I know. What's that?
Can you link achievements?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you can do that. Just have to shift click on it.
Oh.
Shift.
I've got more than you. I'm just kidding.
I remember being stuck on that friggin' hive mind mount. I got to the part where like you had to do the puzzle thing, and I swear I legit was in there for like probably like 2 hours before I'm all like, all right, I need to ask someone for help. And luckily enough, at the time Tadaka was online, and he was able to help me. Like I had to get on Discord, screen share with him, and like he was literally guiding me through a maze. That's how like that was like. That's like the most World of Warcraft has ever stressed my brain. But like, I'm all like, oh my god.
Wait till you do this Secrets Quest.
Yeah, I don't even know if I wanna.
Spec. I believe
as
in
much
you, Spec.
as much as I wanna. Like I already got that one motorcycle mount from
Mountain Dew.
The Mountain Dew Doritos promotion.
Yeah, it's red though. I like the green one. Okay, guys. So if anyone knows how to get a hold of Hag finally got out achievement points by Tabby. It's taken Tabby 4 years to catch Hags. Moonslayer, you are 400 points from striking distance of Hagseed.
Damn.
Yeah.
I gotta go back to the last 4 expansions, because apparently there's like a bajillion.
Yeah, you got a bajillion points back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tabby's at 2681. She is now currently the highest achievement person in our guild. Followed by Hags at 25,750. Moon, you're at 25,330.
Oh, but what's Tabby's warband achievement?
I can't see that. This is just, well, this is overall. This is going to be overall. Ojo's at 24,000. Darkin's at 24,000. Magarka, that hasn't been on for a year, is at 22,000. Murad is at 21,000. Yangus is at 21,000. Vig's at 20,000. Then everyone else is at 19. Benef's at 14.
Oh wow, yeah. I'm number 3 right now.
Yeah, this
Wait.
is like individual character.
Oh, it's individual characters. Yeah, where's
because my overall warband is close to 13,000, but this one's at...
I'm 30k. I'm 30k for warband.
I'm at 15,000 on Grizz. Where's Mikuro at? Mikuro's at 12,000. Yeah, I'm not catching you guys up. Okay, I see. Yeah, my warband's at 22.
Moon, when you bought the Bruto Strum mount, do you remember if you got if they taxed you on that?
They do.
No, because like I read like I was seeing like what states besides California they don't tax on digital purchases, and I thought I saw Virginia didn't.
Maybe I had to pay taxes.
Oh really?
Yeah. It almost looks like a two-headed. That'd be a cool mount. 6-legged, two-headed Brutosaurus mount.
Yeah. Yeah, I unfortunately gave it and got it too, even though like I didn't want it.
Even though you have the other one.
I'm all like I have BattleNet balance. Like I'm not buying anything else. Like I don't know what I want to buy.
Yeah, I don't think I paid sales tax on it. I think Virginia, you pay sales tax if that company has a facility in the state. So like any Amazon purchases, I have to pay sales tax because Amazon has a warehouse in Virginia. But the Bruto, I did not pay sales tax.
Yeah, I was trying to see if I could find someone who's like in a state where they don't get taxed on digital goods to see if they can get it for me, and I would just send them the money.
Oh my God, Spec! Next time I see you, if I ever see you, I'm kicking you. Just so you know.
Dude, it was like $5, like almost $6 on
First
tax.
thing I'm going to do is I'm gonna kick you. I'll say hi to you. I'll give you a hug afterwards, but I will.
Like if I can save money wherever I can, like oh my God,
$5, Spec.
Dude,
Here's Mago. Spec is an IRL goblin, you know.
Yeah, like
we know that, but $5, come on, Spec. You spend that at McDonald's because you supersize something that you shouldn't supersize.
The $5 meal deal.
You know when the last time I ate McDonald's, I don't even remember. Like the last time I had fast food was like I don't even remember. It was like probably like a month ago now. I had Qdoba. Like I dread having to like buy my own, like.
Yeah, because your parents can buy the food. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, oh, my dad bought some Madelines from Costco. I have Madelines from Costco.
Yeah, as shameful as it is for me to say that, I'm just like, oh, do I really gotta buy my own food? No, I hate my life.
This is where you get a part-time job 1 day a week at a restaurant, at a pizza restaurant, because they throw away the food at the end of the night.
Dude, you gotta since you live in Seattle, you gotta try and get me into Whole Foods. I applied to be a produce stocker, and they basically never got back to me. I was like, damn it. We got a Whole Foods in my city. Pretty nice in there.
You're in Jersey, right?
Yeah.
You're in Paramus?
Nah, Jersey City.
Oh, you're at the second Sin City.
Yep.
How's the weather up there right now?
Right now it's Wednesday and Thursday. Oh my God, like the winds got up to like 23 miles an hour, and it's gonna be like that as well today, Thursday too. But like aside from that, like I actually had to put on like a long sleeve shirt when I woke up the other day because it was like 20 degrees. I'm like, damn, I'm cold. Shit. Like normally I could just walk around and like you know like my guinea tea, and I'm like, this is nothing. It's a little cold. No big deal.
Your parents are cutting back on the electricity now. See,
dude. Like my dad don't want the heat on during the winter because he says he stops breathing if the heat's on when he's sleeping. He's all like, one day you're gonna wake up, the heat's gonna be on, and you're gonna find me dead because someone turned the heat on in the middle of the night.
What? Tell him to open a window.
Yeah. He opens the window. My mother will close it like 10 minutes later because she don't want that. She don't want.
She's always cold.
Yeah, she's always cold.
Did you ever find a spot for your bike, or you're still putting it in your room?
Yeah, I still keep it in my room, even though like I'm all just like, can't I just leave it like in the backyard? Like I literally bought like an outdoor cover for it. Like,
oh really?
You know, like, yeah, I bought like an outdoor cover for it, and I'm all like, let me just put it in the back. Like, I'll chain it up to like the fence or whatever, and I'll put the cover over it. And like, there's like a door that goes to the backyard that you gotta like unlock like with a key and stuff. I'm like just let me do that. My mother's all like, no. She's like, someone's gonna steal it. Blah blah. I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, what do you care? Like, it's my bike. Like, if they steal it, all right, great. Like, I'll just buy a new one, even though like money's money. Like it doesn't bother me. Like, man, like ever since someone took my older brother had a city bike that he basically found unlocked that someone forgot to put back, and he was using that for like a good like maybe 1 to 2 years.
Your brother stole the city bike? Okay, got it.
Well,
yeah.
Not him. Someone didn't put it back, and he was all like,
yeah,
oh.
Your brother just commandeered a bike. We'll go with that.
He was like, oh, free city bike. He's like, don't mind if I do. So he was using that for like a month or two. Well, not a month, a year. And he had it locked up outside for all that while. And
it got stolen?
Yeah, one night around like, I think it was probably like 8 o'clock at night. Someone came by, and they went back around the corner after they seen it. Went back to get their bolt cutters or whatever, and cut the lock, and got off with a free city bike. Because we went back and looked at our outdoor security camera, and yep, ever since then, my mother's all like, nope, you can leave your bike out there, you can only have it out there during the day, but nighttime, nope.
I said, did you get a hook to hang it, or is it still just on the ground?
Nah, it's just on the ground.
Dude, there's some really cool hooks to hang it.
Well, I know like those command strips won't work, but dude, like, believe me, like, I want to like get a hook and that I could like just like nail or whatever into the wall, but like.
Well, they make one that goes in the back of your door too.
Oh really?
Yeah. So basically, you know, just as long as you don't slam your door.
Yeah. That'd be interesting.
Alright guys, I'm gonna hop off of WoW and go play some anime gacha games.
Yeah, sounds good. Gotta go to bed. It's nice chatting with you, Spec. Don't be a stranger, man.
Yeah, nice chatting with you too. I mean, I try and come around.
I hope you get your computer stuff sorted out.
Yeah, dude, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean, I got a decent laptop that I got around during COVID time, like in like 2021. That's decent. I just bought 64 gigs of RAM the other day because right now it only has 16 gigs, and I'm all like, I was looking up on Amazon, and I was all like, 64 gigs is only like $100. I'm like, fuck it. Like,
yeah, I went to 32.
Yeah, I was just like, fuck it. It's only $100. I'm gonna get it because I don't know how long I'm not gonna be without my desktop. So.
Yeah, because money is money, Spec.
Well, I mean,
that's your word. So $5, you're getting kicked.
I mean, also it's because it's like, you know, it's like it's basically my savings money, and I'm like, all right, this is
Yeah, you want it to go to something that you're gonna benefit for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I get it. Smart. All right, Mr. Goblin, Mr. Moon, Miss Binny, and Mr. Feith, the Hardcore Master. Hope you guys have a wonderful night. I'm out. See you guys tomorrow.
Oh wait, hey, before you go, I know you were doing the insurance thing, right?
Yeah, still doing insurance.
Are you still doing the pawn shop thing?
No, not doing the pawn shop.
Oh, no pawn shop.
What are you looking for?
Oh, I was just looking for basically in terms you can understand, a low firmware PS5 that I could jailbreak. Yeah, basically one that hasn't been updated since they
Spec,
bought it.
I can't help you go commit more crimes. I'm sorry, buddy.
Yeah, I know.
All right, he's going from goblin to goblin thief.
I mean,
we got to watch out for this.
I mean, you know, it's like an ethical crime, though. I mean, you know.
Yeah. Guys, I was walking by this jewelry store and the window was broken, so I just walked in and grabbed a few watches. I mean, they were free, right?
It's only
That's
really,
good.
really, it's only hurting the billionaire game developers who have like billions of dollars anyway. So like,
oh my gosh.
Careful, they have money to sue you, and it's on video evidence now.
Well, that's the thing. Like, how are they gonna see me if what I'm stealing is basically games, digital? I just want to play games without having to pay for them. That's all I want to do. Like, shit. Like, I don't want to have to spend $70 on a new game every time something comes out that I want. Like,
so that's when you gotta find a girlfriend that works for like that graduated from DigiPen, that works for a major, that works for Curse, or not Curse, but Steam. So you need to find somebody that is a developer for Steam or works for Steam, and they have tons of Steam cash and they just have all the free games. That's what you gotta do, Spec. It's not about being a goblin and thieving games. It's about making the right connection.
You know how long I've been looking for that special person? Still looking. How many years I'm going on now?
I don't know.
Still looking. Maybe
okay.
Maybe I'm just not going out there and looking.
This might be your year. Maybe this is you and Moon's year. You know?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I don't know how good it's going. Even after I didn't know about the whole 12 grapes thing under the table at midnight.
What?
When I did that. Yeah. One of my answers all like. One of my answers like, who wants to do the 12 grapes under the table at midnight for good luck? I'm like, alright, I'll do it. I never heard of it, but...
You put 12 grapes underneath the table at midnight?
No, so... If you can eat 12 grapes before 12:01, you have good luck for the rest of the year, supposedly. I don't know why it's called 12 grapes under the table, but...
Oh, I was like, you and your aunt went under the table. Do we want to know the story?
Yeah.
No, Spec, no.
Like, but, I mean, I was able to eat the 12 grapes in under a minute because I was like, I shoved like 5 in at a time, and I was like swallowing them whole half the time. And
oh my gosh.
I got them all down, but
the year of the snake is your year, man.
Dude, do you know what animal like scares me the friggin' most?
A homeless person?
Snakes.
Oh, snakes.
Oh my god, like even if I look at one, like I think they're gonna like lunge at me. I'm like, I gotta like close my eyes. I like look away because yeah, bad experience when I was younger.
Got it. You need to face your fears, man. I used to be terrified of dogs when I was a kid.
No, snakes. I don't think I'll ever get. No.
Just gotta look at him in the eye and bite him in the ear and be like, I am the dominant master.
It's bad. Like there was times when I would be like sleeping and I would think like there's a snake in bed with me, and I would like jump out of my bed and like I wouldn't want to go back in bed for like 5 minutes.
Yeah,
like, I have
a garden snake.
I haven't had that type of scare in like probably a good while. I think I'm over that part of it, but
until you go back to bed tonight.
just looking at them, I'm just like, oh no. No, stop! I can't look at you.
Now you're gonna wake up with a cramp while trying to jump out of bed. Ah! Because you're getting older, you're gonna be like, ah!
Yep.
I could see snakes being. I mean, I kind of got over snakes. It was tarantulas for a long time because my sister used to play with tarantulas when she was younger and scared the crap out of them. But dogs for a long time because I got bitten by a Doberman when I was, like 6. So I was terrified of dogs for about 2 years, and then like I love dogs now. But...
Yeah, my older brother was scared of dogs for a while because when he was younger, we were at my uncle's house and he had a boxer, and he went to go feed it. He had like the food in his hand, and his hand was like open, and the boxer just basically came and started eating from his hand, and then he like bit his hand or something.
Do you know anyone with 3 pit bulls?
3 pit bulls? No, not that I can say I have. No.
All right, just throwing that out there.
No, wow, you have 3 pit bulls?
No, I know someone that just got a $1 million settlement.
Oh, hell yeah.
Because
nice.
he went to his friend's aunt or mom's house, and they had 3 pit bulls, and the pit bulls had bitten someone before, so she had an umbrella policy, and they didn't know him, and all 3 attacked him. Lots of stitches all over his arm, but they were able to get the dogs off of him. He's fine, he's recovering, but yeah, he settled on $1 million. So there's a 20-something-year-old that now doesn't ever have to work.
Huh. Yeah, right. Yeah, like that's unfortunate, but you gotta be careful around those types of dogs. Like they're not raised right and everything.
Yeah, I mean they're dog instincts, right? I mean all they're doing is they're protecting the house, and that's just I mean, do you fault anyone or just go, hey, they're just the owner did a good job training the dogs to be protective of the home. So if anybody comes into the home, guess what they're gonna do? They're gonna attack. That's just they're protecting their home. So all right, guys, you just kept me up for an hour. Spec, good luck tomorrow. Tomorrow's a new day.
Appreciate it.
No problem. Moon, have fun. I'm out. Bye, guys.
Alright, have a good night.
Bye-bye. Good night.
I have an
See you, Moon.
extended supply
Bye,
of
Minnie.
goods
See you,
for
Pete.
Outlanders.
I'll be right back, guys. Take a quick break. Hey, Party of Olive. How's it going, man? To recap, said Sue, talents are better than live, but they are not close to good. Too many useless, boring, forgettable talents. Not enough choices and builds. Shift momentum sucks. Nobody wants this. Kill it with fire. All 4 specs still suffer ramping issues. I think mobs need more HP in general, or the burst profile that other specs have needs to be reined in. Discrepancy is too large right now. Number 5. Paladins are out of control. We need more tools or they need less. Pick a lane on off-form use. Healers turning into cats between damage only works if there's a period between damages. Bears turning into cats is too dangerous. Moonkins turning into bears is too restrictive. Figure out what you want druids to be. Are we just like blank, warrior, rogue, priest, mage, but worse, or do we have our own identity? Why is our hybrid tax so much steeper than other classes? Bonus feedback. You need to buff tanks and nerf caster mobs. Risk is a choice with good payoff, yeah. Fun. Pulling 3 packs together and assigning and pulling off the CC need to get that pack down. True. Not fun. Every pack needs all 5 members to execute CC to keep the deaths to a minimum. There's no slowdown speed. You either execute at this level or you just don't pass. No risk because over-pulling is an instant wipe. No reward because that's the baseline. Let's say if you work for a company and your KPI is 3, and your boss gives you a bonus for hitting 4, that's motivation. If your boss just changes your goal to a 4, lets you lose your job, it's going to make you take another job. Yeah, I think earlier in the thread there was a player complaining that it's not fun healing anymore because you just have to do that much more as a healer, as a resto druid, so they just switch classes, you know? I personally enjoy Resto for the little bit that I've played of it, this expansion, because my approach to Resto hasn't really changed since Wrath of Lich King. I blanket hot, and I overheal. You know? Is it time for Genshin? It is. We're gonna do the Oni Kabuto event, and then we may do a character quest. I did my dailies for yesterday off stream when I woke up. Because I've been waking up like an hour and a half before work so I can get some game time in. Well, see, here's the thing, right? That you could be in cat form. Why is it that it's so emphasized that druids need to be in cat form between damage? And why does it have to be cat form? Why couldn't it have been Moonkin form? Because last expansion, sub DPSing in Moonkin was quite fun and safe. I don't want to be in melee range as a healer, you know? And I never run out of mana because I can just wrath spam for mana back. But yeah, it is too many GCDs, especially in raid. And this is why I kind of wish I could get to haste cap again, because, you know, free the GCD, right? Let me just spam my instants. But I want Moonkin form because it's mobility, it's utility, and it's armor. That's the biggest feedback from Druids on that thread, is like, we had it before, you never gave us an explanation why you took it away, give it to us back, you know? They never explain why they took Moonkin form away from every other spec, going from Dragonflight to War Within. There was no explanation. There was no dev water cooler post. There was no blog post. They just took it away, and then they just kept quiet about it. Yeah. Like, it wasn't broken. Why make an attempt to fix it and then break things, you know? Paimon's going back to bed. Me too! Yeah. Yeah, what I don't understand is when, like, certain class and specs, they had a really good working design, and then they just, for no reason, decide to just, like, 180 it, you know? Harmit, you never responded to my post or my question earlier. Is it a motorbike or just a bicycle bike? Should I get some pumps or should I get some platform heels? Oh shit. Damn, though, that looks really good. Damn, that looks really, really good. I'm not a crotch rocket guy. I feel like I'm too old to get into motorbikes, especially like sports motorbikes like this. I feel like if I were to get into motorcycles now, it'd be like either like a cruiser or like just like a regular upright old man bike, you know? Yeah, but platform or just regular pumps. I'll get the cheaper one, the $35 one that might actually get here on time. So I'm not spending too much money. Are a little bit more expensive and won't get here in time. Let me just get the regular. About to spend money. I don't want to spend money. At least this will go into the Amazon card. Wait, did I pay off my Amazon card for the router that I bought? I have $39 in Amazon Visa points. Should I use it or should I keep saving? I feel like I want to keep saving. Hoarding all my points. I'm hoarding all my credit card points too. Party Avalo, did you have a 250cc motorbike at one point? I mean, it looks like a Kawasaki Ninja style to me from here. I don't know my bikes that well, so I can't really tell. Are you there physically right now, Harmit? Or did you find this, like... Did you find this posted somewhere else? I know there's one cosplayer, Neo Mochi. She often takes cosplay photos with her Evangelion Unit 02 themed motorbike. I remember one time though, she posted her like a clip of her in the bondage cosplay, and then everybody was like, we're just here for the Evangelion cosplay. What is this? Switch to a moped? Yeah, see, exactly, Fraudy Avalo. Like, I feel like at my age, I'd be more of like a moped guy or like a regular roadster motorbike guy. Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, like a Harley. Well, I don't even want a Harley. Like, I feel like Harley is kind of overplayed as a... It's a little bit too, like, too branded. You know, it's too branded. Oh crap, I picked the wrong shipping option. I guess everything's gonna arrive on, wait, review or edit? View or edit order, here we go. Oh, but I can't change shipping. Damn it. I wanted it to get here on Saturday. I think I have Sunday off next week, actually. Nope. I'm definitely scheduled for Sunday. Oh well. I gotta remember to... Wait, what if I cancel the order and then buy it again? Oh, but then that's gonna fuck up the credit card because the money's not gonna go back to it right away. Oh, whatever. I'll just eat the extra day of shipping. You got weapon on full... Oh, is the banner already up? Dude, I don't even want to think about the banner until Friday. I don't want to pull for anything until Friday. So you got some... So you have S2, Kronos? Congrats, but I'm also sorry that you went full pity on the weapon. S2 plus 1 dream. I don't know, Kronos. I feel like Honkai 3rd is pretty dead right now. I'm minus 200. I was 11th. I got bumped to 11th place on that last Abyss of 7.9. Maybe I can order the platform heals tomorrow. How about that, Harmon? It's dead. Dead game. How do I start this? I wonder how the Oni King is at map. How do I start this? Let's... Yeah, it's just 1 day of shipping. I don't think it's gonna be that big of a deal. It's because sometimes when they offer you to delay the shipping, they give you like 6% in cash back. Well, this time I don't think I got bonus cash back for it. It's only sometimes that they offer that. But yeah, some days on Amazon they'll be like, oh, take the more eco-friendly option and get 6% instead of 5%. Water. You serious? Was that a distance thing? Like I wasn't the right distance? I think the piercing strike does have like a range thing to it. Wonder how good the Oni King is at math. Ooh. Ha 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 ha. I wonder what weapon I should get this time.
神というのは
I wonder how much time I have before I fall asleep. Alright, so we're 40 pulls in, 42 pulls in. That was crazy. I haven't even started building Stolly. I've just been playing so much Moika. Dude. Part of me also wants to do a little bit of Star Rail MoC, but I'm afraid if we start doing Star Rail MoC, I'll just fall asleep. Alright, let's do this quest. Quest. Do the quest. Do the quest.
止める勇気はあるか？
最近はご飯もちゃんと食べてるし、ぐっすり寝てるし、ゆったり過ごせてるよな。そうだな。ひひ、たくさん食べて、おいらのお腹もまん丸だぞ。ふぅ、そろそろ休もうぜ。
I agree, Paimon. Take a nap.
そういうのはいいから、本当にやばいのよ。だいたい今何時だと思ってるの？いい加減起きてよ、私じゃあるまいし。支度をしてパイモンと談義室に来てくれる？待ってるから。
まだ食べたいの。おはよう。
加速するぞ。アクセル全開。
あの子たち起きてくれたかしら？ご飯は食べた？何か買っておいてあげた方がいいのかしら？ちゃんと来てくれるといいんだけど。
慌てるな。きっと大丈夫だ。
来た来た。
ほらな。
マビカ、シトラリー、知らせを聞いて駆けつけてきたぞ。
ありがとう。ひとまず水を飲んで少し休んでくれ。ああ。シトラリー、説明してくれ。
厳密には一時情報じゃないんだけど、簡単に言うと昨日の夜名演を通して大霊から驚きの知らせがあったの。マービカ様が初代エンジンじゃないのは2人も知ってるでしょ。私みたいに長生きな人もたまにはいるけど、でも大霊は地脈から特殊な動きを感知し、その名もシュバランケ。シュバランケ？それって
そう。初代彼は最も偉大な英雄で名君だった。かつて死の失勢と取引をしてナタの地脈を。
でももうかなり前に亡くなってるんだよな。復活なんてできるものなのか？
いくらこの地でもそんなに昔の人間が戻ってくることはありえない。だから大変なんだ。
先に言っておくけど、私の聞き間違いじゃないからね。
安心してくれ。私も旅人もパイモンも君の能力を信じている。
Man, I hate that I'm actually excited for this quest, but now I'm physically just, my body is tired, and I just want to go to bed.
この点だけは自信を持って言わなくちゃ。
But because we've started, I don't want to just stop now.
シュバランケ様が一体なぜ復活するのか甚だ疑問ね。
見ての通り、私よりもシトラリの方が焦っている。その気持ちも理解できる。原因は不明なまま、結果だけを垣間見る偉大なシャーマンにとって、ただじっと真相を待つのは苦痛だ。
マービカ様、この件については慎重に対応してほしいの。これからいろんなことが起こり得る。私の言ってる意味わかるでしょ？
ああ、わかっている。シュバラン家の降臨はナタをなあ、
シュバラン家ってお前たちにちょっと怖いこと言わないで。
その可能性もありそうだ。同じ類のものには往々にして共通点があるものだからな。過去のエンジンたちも私と同じようなところがあるかもしれない。
あのお方に会うのなんて無理よ。まだとにかく知らせを伝えて。旅人を呼ぶまでが私の務めよ。帰化聖夜の巡礼について
Ain't no way, Kumakir. I want to just lay down and let this autoplay. You know? Back to bed! Sounds like a plan. Let's reconvene tomorrow. Oh, Yasumi!
前にも話したが、苦難を乗り越えた今も、ナトの文化は途絶える帰化聖夜の巡礼には新たな意味が与えられた。これからは公平な競争を重んじる純粋なスポーツ大会として開催する。参加者がより強い間もなくこの大きな意義を持つ大会が始まる。
すごく良さそうだな。
英雄は皆こういう儀式がシュバラン家復活の知らせには驚かされたが、現時点ではやはり帰化聖夜の巡礼に集中するべきだと思う。
そっか。すぐにシュバラン。
あ、戦争がもたらした陰りを晴らすため、すぐに物資の調達、大会会場の整備と改造、後方勤務人員の招集、精神面のサポ。旅人パイモン、君たちもナタの一員であり、私たちの大切な仲間だ。どうか今回の特別監督員を務めてくれないだろうか。
おいらもいいの
もちろん。では、新任監督員のお二人さん、準備ができたら一緒に各部族で大会準備の進捗を確認しよう。
Alright, let's stop here. Guys, I wanted to play some Star Rail. I want to do a bunch of stuff. I'm just flat out too tired. Thanks everybody for sticking around and hanging out. I'm sorry these last couple of days I've just been really tired. Tomorrow when we get off work, I'll try to start stream earlier, okay? Anyways, thank you all for being here. I'm sorry I'm fading out. I'll see you next time. Have a good one.